Lesson 111 is about word problems that are now going to have 3 statements of equality. So far, we've had 2 statements of equality, but these are not much harder than the ones we've been doing. We're just going to use matrices instead of the way the book does it because I think it's a better way. So example 1 says, there were 26 nickels, dimes, and quarters in all, and their value was $2.25. How many coins of each type were there if there were 10 times as many nickels as quarters? So the new part is that we have nickels, dimes, and quarters. 3 different types of coins, so we need 3 equations. So let's just read the problem and see what our 3 equations are going to be. It says there were 26 nickels, dimes, and quarters in all. So that means the number. So nickels, let's do it in order. So nickels plus dimes plus quarters is going to equal 26 because it's the number of coins. Then it says their value was $2.25. So the value equation is just like we've done before. Nickels are 5 cents, dimes are 10 cents, quarters are 25 cents, and then you need to write the amount of money in cents, so it would be 225 cents. And I'm writing them in the same order every time so that it's easy to make our matrix in just a second. Then our third equation, it says there were 10 times as many nickels as quarters. So that there were 10 times as many nickels as quarters, there's more nickels, so we need to balance out the quarters. So we would say, so that would be the same thing as saying 10Q equals number of nickels. I write it like that so that we can move things around. So if I want to keep 10Q on this side of the equal sign and have a number over here, I would subtract the n over and get negative 1n. And then we have no dimes in that equation, plus 10 quarters equals 0. And then we can set up our matrix. So our n column is going to be 1, 5, negative 1. Our dimes column is going to be 1, 10, 0. Our quarters column is going to be 1, 25, 10. And our number column is going to be 26, 225, and 0. Then let's do a quick refresher on how to do this on your calculator if you don't remember. On your calculator, go to second matrix and go to whichever one says 3 by 4. Oh, sorry. Second matrix, go to edit, and then go to whichever one says 3 by 4. Enter in your matrix then. So I have 1, 5, negative 1. It actually goes to the side. So 1, 1, 1, 26. 1, 1, 1, 26. Next one is 5, 10, 25, 225. 5, 10, 25, 225. And then the next one is negative 1, 0, 10, 0. Negative 1, 0, 10, 0. All right, make sure that you've typed it in correctly and then quit out of it. Then we're going to do second matrix, go over to math and go all the way down to RREF. Then you're going to do second matrix again and insert whichever one you used. I used A and push enter, and it should give you your answer in the same order that you wrote them in. So nickels, dimes, quarters, 10, 15, and 1. So for this one, nickels would equal 10. Dimes would equal 15, quarters would equal 1. And that would be your answer. Let's do one more. Example 2 says the total number of blues, greens, and yellows in the pot was 7. The blues weighed 1 pound each, the grays weighed 4 pounds each, and the yellows weighed 5 pounds each. The total weight was 25 pounds. There was 1 more yellow than green. How many of each were there? So, total number of blue, greens, and yellows was 7. So we do blue plus green plus yellow equals 7. The weights of them, blues were 1 pound, so 1B. Greens were 4 pounds, 4G. Yellows were 5 pounds, 5Y. And the total was 25 pounds. And then the third equation, there was 1 more yellow than green, so we need to add 1 to green to balance it out. So we would have y equals g plus 1. So let's just move the g over. So we'd have y, we'd have negative 1g, and we'd have 0b, and we'd still have the 1 on the right side. All right, let's make our matrix. So that'll be 1, 1, 0, 1, 4, negative 1, 1, 5, 1, 725, 1. And then do the same thing on your calculator. And if you do it correctly, you should get 2, 2, 3. And that will be in the order of blues, greens, yellows. So blues are 2, greens are 2, and yellows are 3. That should be your answer for example 2.